Action News, Delaware Valley's leading news program, with Keith Russell, meteorologist Adam Joseph, and Rob Jennings.
The fans have waited a long time for this, and tonight their patience and loyalty have been rewarded. The Phillies are in the playoffs for the first time in 14 years. Sunday night, the big story in Action News is the Philadelphia Phillies, champions of the National League East. They beat the Nationals 6-1 on this last day of the season, while the Marlins crushed the Mets 8-1. We have team coverage from Citizens Bank Park. Gary Papa's with the team right now. Chad Padelli's with the fans. But we begin with Keith Russell and the highlights. An exciting day, Keith.
Rob, fresh off the presses at Modell's, this one is for you.
Pardon me while I change clothes.
In this case, it's one size fit all for everyone. Last call for alcohol? I don't think so. The entire region can toast to the Phillies' best moment in 14 years. Seeing the Mets lose 8-1, the Phillies seized the moment with Jimmy Rollins leading the way. There is no doubt he is the MVP. Just the fourth player in Major League history with at least 20 homers, steals, doubles, and now triples. All that was left, the final out.
Myers has the sign from Frisco's. Curveball striking loud. The Phillies are National League East champions. Look at the scene on the field. Look at the scene on the stands. This is incredible.
Who thought, who knew, who believed, who cares at this point? All that matters is they are postseason bound for the first time since '93. He covered the Phillies the last time they made the playoffs, and Gary Papa is live at the park. A 14-year wait is over for you and the entire region.
So many people exhale. Here's the guy that threw that curveball, Brett Myers. I lost my voice a little bit, Brett.
I don't blame you.
That curveball, what did that mean to you and the city and the people in so many years, Brett Myers?
I don't know. I wanted to strike him out so bad just so we could go crazy. I mean, oh man, I don't know. This is great. Fans are still here. I mean, we're gonna stay here as long as they stay here. So it doesn't matter to us. We're just so happy for the city of Philadelphia. They waited 14 years for this, and you know, I've only been here for 5. And to experience this, I don't think it can get any better.
Nobody wants to go home.
Absolutely not. I don't think anybody wants to leave. Our wives are on the field. You know, our kids are on the field. Everybody's here that we care about. So, I mean, our families are here. So everybody's going to hang out here with the fans. We care about them, too. So that's why we're going to stick around till as long as they're here.
Let's go back in time. Last pitch, Brett Myers, about 4:30-something this afternoon. Curveball. Here we go.
I got it. You can't see it. Did they hear that?
On the field celebration of Brett Myers. There you are.
I don't know. I think we definitely thought that. I'm excited to be a part of it.
You said it. Nobody believes you. Nobody believes you.
It wasn't about believing us. You know, we just had to believe in ourselves. And we were blessed to be here. You know, we went through a lot of ups and downs. But, you know, 2007, God bless the city, bless his team, and bless his band.
We worked so hard this year. We had a lot of injuries. We overcame it. I'm really proud of this team.
That's great. I'm all right, man.
I mean, we've just fought so hard. We've had so many things going against us, and to come out and be able to get out here like this and win a division, it feels great.
I called him out.
Ryan Howard on the field. Brett Myers now joined by the guy, the MVP.
Absolutely. Why not? If he hadn't got on today, stole second, stole third, we'd have been tied at 0.
20th triple of the year as well.
That's unbelievable. I think I was more happy for him than he was. Can I have that ball, by the way?
Yes.
Can I have that ball?
Can you have it?
I'll give you my 21st save ball if you give me your 20th triple.
We'll talk about it.
Jimmy, describe the scene right now, how happy these are. They don't want to go home.
Oh, man, you know, I'm glad they don't want to go home. They should enjoy it. But, you know, they're going to have to get rest because they're going to have to come back on Wednesday. But, you know, this city, these fans, this team, this organization, you know, everybody's been waiting a long time to play some October baseball, including myself. Haven't been there as long as a lot of these people, but, you know, I definitely feel what they were going through. So I'm glad we can finally take, you know, a little bit of that away from them.
You said we're the team to beat. They laughed at you a little bit, right? Who's laughing today, Jimmy Rollins?
We're definitely doing the laughing, but it's not over. This is just the beginning. And, you know, when you come out and you make a statement, you have to be willing to stand by it. You have to be willing to take the persecution. It was a heavy burden, But, you know, the 25, actually probably about 45 other players, they came through and helped pick me up.
Let's go to the locker room. Champagne on ice for everybody. Take a look at this stuff. It's insane.
How about Flash coming out with goggles?
And you see Yamamoto?
That's bull crap, man.
Boy, my eyes were burning for the first 5 minutes. I couldn't see.
Mine too.
I was barely able to stand up. My legs got heavy quick. They kept pouring champagne and beer down my throat. I couldn't swallow it, and you know, it went to my head. I was like, oh, shoot, that was quick. I hope my regular clothes stay dry.
They did. We're good.
If not.
I didn't think I'd ever see this, dude.
I think I lost a little communication right there. One more message for the people of Philadelphia. Back home, Jimmy Rollins.
Philly, I told you this was our year. Y'all believe, we believe, but it's just the beginning. Hang with us. Get your October dogs down here at Citizens Bank Park, though. Make sure you come out for that.
We'll follow you every step of the way, Jimmy Rollins. You're the man. Brett Myers finished it off. Got a little beer right there.
Absolutely.
Take it easy. Live at the Yard. Lots more to come. Stay right here on 6 ABC. Party going on. Party over here in South Philadelphia, guys.
Gary, just hang in there. We need to come back to you shortly.
Yeah, save your
Great
voice.
job. Rob, coming up in sports, we'll tell you who the Phillies face. I'll give you a hint.
Yeah.
We still don't know yet.
Yeah. Still up in the air, and there's a new season beginning now. Thank you, Keith. Now to Chad Padelli at the park with, you've been with some ecstatic Phillies fans today, Chad.
You better believe it, Rob. Fans have been going crazy. It's died down a little bit here in the last hour, but about an hour ago it was pandemonium. You can see some of the fans right here. This team has really made this season special for fans. You know, they started slow. They played some better ball. They got hot down the stretch. The Mets melted down, and now the Phils are NL East champions, and fans are going wild. This was the scene in the stands after Brett Myers got the last out, sealing an NL East title and capping an historic run at the end of the season. Fireworks exploded, fans went wild. They have waited 14 years for this. This team has taken fans on quite a ride. Say what you want about the pitching staff. This team fought down the stretch. The Fightin' Phils certainly gave fans something to cheer about.
This is unbelievable! I've never felt excitement like this before in my life.
Oh, I'm flipping out. I'm so excited. I knew they could do it.
We're
We're going to the playoffs.
61 years I've been following the Phillies. I was here in 1980 in the deciding game. I was here in 1983, 1993, and now I'm getting a shirt to match this one.
And this was the scene on Broad Street after the game. Fans going wild in their cars, honking their horns. They were wild on the sidewalk. Some were lighting fireworks. For the most part, fans have been behaving, just enjoying this NL East title by the Phils. What a season it's been, and it's not over. What a week it's going to be. I'm live at the bank. Chad Padelli, Channel 6 Action News. Rob?
And thank you so much, Chad. Let's look at that last pitch one more time. Brett Myers, look at that curveball right down the pipe. Caught him flat-footed, caught him looking, and there is pandemonium at Citizens Bank Park. The players, the fans, it's been 14 years. The Phillies beat the Nationals 6-1, and up in New York, the Marlins beat the Mets. Oh, what a day. Be sure to stay with Action News for much, much, much more on the Phillies. Coming up in sports, we have more highlights, more reaction and fan celebration. And, of course, we will check back in with Sports Director Gary Papa. Hope his voice is okay after all that yelling down there. We'll be right back in just a moment. Before we continue with the Phillies, we have other news tonight. A 2-year-old boy has been struck by a van and killed this afternoon in southwest Philadelphia. Action News was on the scene just after 3. This is the 1900 block of South 65th. We are told the child was struck by that van from the First Corinthian Baptist Church, 51st and Pine. The driver, of course, did stop at the scene. No word of any charges. The 2-year-old was rushed to Children's Hospital and pronounced dead. His name is being withheld. Abingdon fire officials tell Action News they believe the cause of yesterday's hazmat case may have been carbon monoxide coming from an underground parking garage. 61 people were kept in hospitals overnight for observation. They were customers and employees of a hair salon and spa in the Benjamin Fox Pavilion. Fortunately, nobody was seriously hurt by those fumes. Officials believe most, if not all, have been released from the hospital. A proud military unit in Montgomery County lowered its flag for one last time today. The 913th Airlift Wing at Willow Grove Air Reserve Station has been deactivated. Its flag was ceremoniously packed away. The 913th fell victim to the Pentagon belt-tightening and modernization. Its commander would like neighbors around the base who heard the jets roar day and night sometimes. He wants them to remember the 913th with pride.
When folks drive by the front gate, that they keep the men and women of the outstanding 913th Airlift Wing in their hearts and minds and remember the service great service that they've given to our nation.
The 913th's men and women have served the nation during many call-ups, from the Cuban Missile Crisis and Vietnam to, of course, the Iraq War. Members of the 913th have been reassigned elsewhere, or they are retiring. Coming up on Action News, Keith's back with sports, much more on Phillies fever. Gary's live at the ballpark and more player reaction and game highlights. And we'll see how fans are celebrating across our area. Action News continues in a moment.
Have you noticed?
Let us look at Broad Street, South Philadelphia. The fans coming from Citizens Bank Park. A lot of excitement there. They are celebrating their Phillies. And they're in the playoffs, of course, for the first time since 1993. It is a great day in Philadelphia. Now, here are some photographs of the celebrations sent in to 6abc.com by Phillies fans. Got some cotton candy there, I see. You can send us your pictures to 6abc.com. There's the littlest Phillies fan. You will see a link there under the Phillies playoff story on the front page. Wow, what a night. Exciting day, exciting night. The city has a champion tonight, Keith.
Speaking of picture how crazy it will be Wednesday night right here. The time is here, the time is now. Time to celebrate playoff baseball for the first time in 14 years. Satterton's Jamie Moyer has been dreaming about this day for a long time. The dream came true. 6 innings, giving up no earned runs. Speaking of run, Jimmy Rollins might have run his way to the MVP. His 20th triple of the season, the first Philly since Pete Rose in 1982 to play every single game. Then again, who won MVP last year? That's who. What's the name of the baseball card company? Upper Deck. Ryan Howard goes deep for the 4th straight day. Number 47 this season. The Phils can celebrate. 6-1 the final. They are the NL East champs. The bubbly, flowing. So is Gary Papa live at Citizens Bank Park. Seemed crazy back here.
Yeah.
It'll be even crazier out there.
It was one of those emotions, a waterfall of emotion, a Niagara Falls of emotion. I don't know if you saw us at the top of the 6 o'clock show. We had Jimmy live, we had Ryan live, we had all the people here going insane. They all went home to rest up. Part 2 coming up on Wednesday. But first, about, 4:30? Final pitch, Brett Myers. We are on the field for that. Where's my voice? We're on the field. Here's my tape. Here we go.
Curveball striking loud. The Phillies are National League East champions. Look at the scene on the field. Look at the scene on the stands. This is incredible. The Phillies are National League East champions and will go to the postseason for the first time since 1993. Wow. This was totally sold out of this ballpark, standing room only, and not a single person.
In the locker room, champagne is flowing. They are the champions.
Go, Rob, boy. Beautiful thing, man. Way to go, man. Congratulations. Big money. Way to go.
Go high.
Oh, boy.
Woo.
The final stroke of the masterpiece. Here's reliever Brett Myers.
Right now.
That's cold. Brett Myers, who would have thought it?
I don't know. I think we all did. We definitely thought that. And I'm just so happy to be a part of it.
You said it. Nobody believed you. Nobody believed you, Jimmy.
It wasn't about believing us. You know, we just had to believe in ourselves. And we were blessed to be here. You know, we went through a lot of ups and downs. But, you know, in 2007, God bless the city, bless his team, and bless these fans.
It's great. We worked so hard this year. We had a lot of injuries. We overcame it. I'm really proud of this team.
It feels great. It's, I mean, we've just fought so hard. We've had so many things going against us, and to come out and be able to get out here like this and win a division, it feels great.
That is Ryan Howard, Chase Utley, Brett Myers, and everybody else. Of course, the party's only started. The playoffs are coming up on Wednesday. But for now, Gary Papa live in South Philadelphia, Keith Russell.
All right, Gary, the Phillies will take on either San Diego or Colorado. Those teams play in a one-game playoff tomorrow. So here's a look at the National League Division Series breakdown. Arizona will host the Cubs in one series. The Phillies get either San Diego or Colorado. Winner comes to Citizens Bank Park for Game 1 Wednesday night. A giant Sunday already. Only one thing can make it better, and you know what that one thing is. The Eagles with a chance to improve to 2-2 with a win tonight in New York. With Dallas already having moved to 4-0, the Birds need another explosion like when they scored 56 against Detroit last Sunday.
I think consistency is something that we definitely have to focus on, of coming out this week against the Giants and trying to create big plays, put ourselves in a position to score and score touchdowns instead of field goals.
A win against the Giants, and just think, no one's going to be at work tomorrow. No one.
Thanks, Keith. Adam Hazaki with her when we continue. Another fine fall day, Adam.
Yes, and thankfully it will be quiet the next few days. Forecast for the overnight tonight, plenty of stars, very comfortable. 45 degrees in the suburbs, 54 in Center City. And for your Monday, the new work and school week, sunny and nice. Low humidity, temperature around 74 degrees with the southeasterly wind between 5 and 10 miles an hour. And the exclusive AccuWeather 5-day forecast after 74 tomorrow. The same for Tuesday. However, Tuesday morning and Wednesday morning, there'll be a lot of low-lying clouds and fog, especially the closer you live to the coastline. Some of that may have a hard time burning off Tuesday and Wednesday. Closer to the coast, temperatures in the 60s, low 70s. North and west of the city, closer to 78 by Wednesday. And then we're all back in the sunshine Thursday and Friday. Sunny, even warmer, back into the lower 80s by the end of the work week, when we should be at 69 degrees for a high temperature this time of year.
Thank you,
Pretty
Adam.
nice.
Our Karen Rogers gave birth to a bouncing baby boy this morning. Kevin Michael was born last night, weighing in at 8 pounds, 1 ounce, 22 inches long. Karen and husband Kevin and daughters Catherine and Jennifer are all doing well tonight. We congratulate them all. ABC's World News Sunday is next here on Channel 6, and Action News will return tonight at 11 o'clock. We'll have much more on the Phillies and the Eagles as well. For Adam Joseph, Keith Russell, the entire Action News team, I'm Rob Jennings. Have a good evening. We'll see you at 11.
This has been Action News, the most watched news program in the Delaware Valley. When you see news happen, call the Action News tip line toll-free at 866-NEWS-6 or call one of our Action News regional bureaus in the Lehigh Valley, Trenton, Wilmington, or the Jersey Shore.
Closed captioning brought to you by your local Chevy dealers and the 2007 Chevy Silverado, the 2007 Motor Trend Truck of the Year. Visit ChevyShowcase.com.